Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, coach, artist, healer, happy person today. And I hope that you are too. So, what shall we focus on this morning? Hi, Lynn. Bringing in peaceful again. The next one on my list is peaceful heart. So, how's that sound? Today is Thursday, and we probably may be doing the fourth movement in the healing movements. Although with Peaceful Heart, we may go back to Breathing the Universe. Let's see what happens. So we're going to start and let this morning unfold. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Joanne. Hi, June. So start with your feet shoulder hip distance apart. Start to connect to the earth. Maybe you've got roots going down from your feet. Maybe you feel the earth energy coming up through you. Feel your spine strong and long and straight, and your shoulders. Let's pull them down for just a few seconds. Let a magnet just kind of pull them down, and then release them. Release some tension. Elbows out, fingers spread apart. A smile on our face. Remember what smile stand for. Start my internal love engine. And touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Martha. So breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Communing together with the earth and with the universe. Let's actually, with our hands, scoop up energy from the earth and feel it. So happy to be with you and to help you today. And bring it up through the bottom of your feet, through your chi field. Let's do it slowly and see what we can feel, what we can experience. And knowing that blockages are being transformed back to unconditional love, back to what they are meant to be, releasing anything we no longer need and give it out to the universe as butterflies, buds, leaves, whatever you'd like, champagne bottles. And then start to feel light coming down. Looks like a rainbow wants to be with us today. So if you feel like you've got a rainbow coming down, let the rainbow come down. And the light, see, Master Lin teaches us that healing happens in the light. So let the light go through and reorganize what might have gotten out of balance. And just let it shimmer through you and your chi field. Did you know that blockages can start in your chi field and healing can start in your chi field too? And release it all the way down into the earth and out to the universe. And so happily we start to bounce. Hi, Pat. Hi, Alicia. So just bouncing from the knees. You might notice, how are your knees feeling today? How are your ankles feeling? How's your spine feeling? How are your shoulders feeling? How's your chin feeling today? How are your molars feeling? How are your eyelashes feeling? How often do we think about our eyelashes? Except when we're looking in the mirror going, I used to have more eyelashes. uh, Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Our chin comes in a little bit. Breathe in through the nose, slowly, deeply, and gently. Breathe out through the mouth, slowly, gently, and fully. If you're feeling like there's some compression there when you're breathing in. Or it's like you're trying to breathe in, but it's not working so well. Let's sing our hands over our head for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head to live to 100. Then focus on your out breath, okay? So maybe 2, 3, 4 times, or even continuing through the 5 minutes. Allow yourself to breathe in to what's comfortable, and then breathing out through the mouth. Let it go as gently as possible. Now, when I started doing this, I could breathe out forever, but I had to take a breath in really quickly. It was like, if I don't breathe in this millisecond now, I'm not going to breathe again. And that was anxiety. And so it's, I had to start thinking, oh, wait a second. I guess I do breathe when I'm not thinking about it. And it takes a while to change those kinds of habits. Hi, Pat. Hi, everybody. Hello. So if you have like your in breath, you feel like, oh, I've got to breathe it in fast, or your out breath, it's like I just have to breathe out really fast, or just breathe out a little bit and then get that other in breath in. Let's take your time, no worries. We're relearning. We're relearning to trust our body and to listen to it. So notice what's happening while you're breathing in and out. And what I found is that if I follow my breath out as if it's a wave from the ocean, so you'll see, say you're sitting at the ocean and you see the wave coming in. So it comes in, it's kind of powerful, swoosh, and then it starts to go out, and breathing out like the wave goes in more than one swoosh. It's like the wave's going out, and then you see a little wave after it, and then you even see the water table go down because the color of the sand changes. So allow yourself to have that whole experience of your out breath, and then start to wait. Don't hold your breath, but allow yourself to just wait patiently until your body breathes in again for you. And several of the Spring Force Qigong trainers and teachers have put that into their like if you watch them on Spring Force Qigong every day or whatever. And so that came at me several times before it was something I could implement. So I'm going to keep saying it for when it's ready for you. Or someone who's standing by you, walking by, going, what are you doing? But then might hear just that little thing about allowing yourself to breathe in and out naturally, trusting yourself to breathe. And then discovering that opens up so much tension in your upper chest and shoulders, or whatever the experience is that you have. So we're bouncing, we're waking up the chi, we're getting it flowing, we're starting our day. And if you notice an area that is tight, or maybe it even's tightening up during our bouncing, which I actually have that happening today, which is somewhat unusual, but my neck just went ring. So then I'm just going to put my attention there and say soften. And breathe into that area. And try to just let whatever happen. Whatever's going to happen. and release down. And then happy to report that that sensation has left the building. And let's go side to side and open up our spine and just feel so young. Let's feel young. Master Lin does that with our meditations, ones that he has recorded and ones during like healing connection, or if you're blessed enough to be at one of the retreats in person or something like that. And so allow yourself to experience whatever you experience and know and trust that it's all good. All right. So we're bringing in peaceful heart today. Let's get into, well, we've got to do our shoulder shrugs. I was going to go right past it today. Okay. So shoulders, shoulders, we're going to lift them up to our ears. Head goes back, scrunch back a little bit. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth as you breathe. And release them down. Your head comes back up, spinal fluid and chi coming up to clear out your brain. Little scrubbing bubbles in your ears. And then we're going to pull down the shoulders like we have a little magnet. Just pull them down. It's not a super magnet. It's just a nice magnet. So, and then release, and we'll do that 2 more times. Shoulders up, head back, scrunch a little bit. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders back down, head comes up, spinal fluid comes up, bathing our brain. Now our eyes are feeling we got a good wash, like we went through a car wash there. And one more, and then we're going to bring the shoulders down. So there we go, magnetize those things down. And one more time. So if you happen to not hear that, Master Lin was on Healing Connection the last few weeks, and this whole last month he was teaching us different ways to help ourselves release stress, or right in the moment, or more if we have more time, And one of the things was to pull the shoulders down during this. So adding the shoulders, pull down while we're doing this shoulder shrug. So excellent. We learned something new to help us even more. Let's tap the cheekbones. This opens the front channel. These are called the stomach detoxification points. And we're opening. You might feel that. Send some beautiful yellow light in. And you might feel some chi running down through the middle of your body, the center, and down the front of the legs. And then the beginning of the eyebrows. These are called the bladder detoxification points. And remember, we want to have firm enough that we can feel the vibration in the back of the head. Send dark blue light down, and it goes down the back of our body and the back of our legs. Cup the top of your head, cup the base of your head, come down to your C7, and try the pinch and release. And I'm doing the pinch, release, and circle rubbing. You know me, I like to combine things. Let's clap our hands. So we're going to do these 4 different things. Inside the elbows for the lungs, clapping the hand, and underarm for the heart. And then also the window of the lungs, which we're going to do next, is also for the lungs. And especially if you've got something going on with your breathing, or you just feel tight, or your heart, then do this. We'll do this 2 more times, and you can do it 9 times, 9 of course being the complete number in, as we've been learning from Master Lin. Underarm, left side. Start on the left side. Now, do you remember this? Start on the left side because it signals the brain to release endorphins. So we get to be happy that much faster. And then one more time. Think of the heart, think of the fire, think of red light. And now how about white light and contentment? And then back to heat and fire and joy. And then the lungs and breathing and the fall season. Awesome. Let's say hello to our kidneys. Cupping the kidneys, bending over slightly. Rub with the backs of your hands and the palms. And you can even circle one way and then say, oh, I'm going to circle the other way. And that actually is quite good for my arms because they're saying, this is weird. I don't usually do that. So it's got to be good muscle-wise. So I'm going to definitely try to remember to do both. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. And today, let's cup both sides and then front and back, starting on the left knee. Front and back. Now, one of my friends said, ooh, I don't like that front and back one. So if you don't like that, you can do the other way we have done before, which is you cup the front, then the back, then both sides left, both sides right. So yeah, you know, but we try different things and we see what works for us, because guess what? We're all a little different. And we're learning how to listen to our body, aren't we? Excellent. Okay, so that was our active exercises. Take a breath in. How about we bring up the energy of the earth again, release. Have we got more butterflies flying out? Absolutely. Releasing what we no longer need, scooping down and feeling the light going through us and into the earth, or releasing out to the ends of the universe. However you want to feel it, see it, know it is happening. All right, feet shoulder hip distance apart. We're getting into the position of song. We want to get into song. So the position physically is called beginning of the universe, and we're like a pine tree. So imagine you're the first pine tree at the beginning of the universe, and you just see all the possibilities. And what if you want to be a pine tree that grows apples? Okay, go ahead. Put some apples on your pine tree. You're at the beginning of the universe. You can do anything you want. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Now at this point, if you can, and with our intention of having equal in and out breaths. So we invite balance. We're going to invite balance in our weight. How is our body feeling on our feet? Are we holding it, our form, effortlessly? We invite that. We invite the chi, our chi field, all the chi running through our body, through all our meridians and energy channels, to be in balance and flowing freely. We bring in that peaceful heart and say the password, I am in the universe. It's amazing when it happens that you feel the truth of this password. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Allow that to resonate within you. Connect to what's most divine for you and put in your intentions. Peaceful heart, whatever's going on today. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, Shelby's so funny. All right, so hold that and feel so wonderful. And I gotta tell you what she said. She said, if I put apples on my pine tree, does that make me a pineapple tree? Absolutely, if that's what you want. I love it. All right. Okay, we'll do it. So we'll take our hands in this position here. We're going to go do the fourth element. I know by Thursday I usually am off track, but this week we're on track. So there you go. And it's all good. And then holding your weight on your left foot, take your right foot out another half a step. I'm going to see if I can get back a little bit further. I hit the wall. Bend your knees. I like to bend my knees more because I feel that I feel more steady. It feels really good. But do what feels right for you as long as you have at least a slight bend in your knees. Your fingers are all connected like this, and you're making a little heart shape. All right. Now we breathe in, and we let the wave of that breath just kind of glide us over to the left side, and you can go as far as you want. But as long as you're holding maximum 70% of your weight on that side. And then when you're ready, you'll breathe out and let the wave of that breath take you over to the right side. And again, you could hold it for a few seconds, what feels right, and you'll just continue that. Now you may go up and down with your wave. You may be more of a glide across person. You might do a combination. Just enjoy this contentment. So that's what we are creating, what we're building, what we're cultivating is contentment, that vibration, which is also the vibration, the color vibration is white, the sound is C, with your tongue kind of hanging up without touching the roof of your mouth. So you could try that. It's a metal element, the autumn season. So for those of you in the same part of the world as me, that's what your season is. And it's called connecting with your body's energy. So keep going. I just want to double check our minutes. Oh, good. We've time. Close your eyes, breathe in and out through the nose. Go as slowly as you can and just experience whatever is happening. You can focus on that little space between your fingers, your elbows. So your elbows need to be out. So you don't want them right by your side. You want them out. It's going to help hold your hands in place too. And then I just want you to let go and let your chi start to guide your movement. We're being content to let go of control. And to experience that divine part of us, our chi, our energy with intelligence, our life force, because the chi knows what to do and we put our intentions in. Intention for a peaceful heart, all the other intentions everyone put in. And we support each other. And guess what? Some of those intentions are going to resonate with your self and help to open up and bring you healing. And did you realize that the healing comes from within? So you are actually the healer. If you want to learn a little bit more, you can read Master Lynn's book, I Was Born a Healer, or Born a Healer. You were born a healer too. If you want to learn more and take level 1, there's a lot of beautiful teachers and trainers, and you can go on springforestqigong.com to check it out. I have one, it's actually this weekend, so if anyone wants to sign up, I'm open. And I have one for this month and one for each of the other months through the end of the year. So if you want to check that out, it's 7 hours of instruction. It's a beautiful time together. And if you're thinking of, becoming a healer, right, then you might want to take the further levels, like 2 and 3 and 4, and even go to 5. It'd be awesome. 4 and 5, Master Lynn does himself. All right, let's come back to center. We'll focus on the lower dantian, spin it super fast because my mind was going off and I wasn't paying attention to the time. And it turns into a tiny little energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. So I want you to just think about you and release or stretch out your limitations. Stretch out the ceiling that you think you have as limiting you in being able to heal yourself and helping to heal others. Let's rub our ears. And we'll just do one giant 10,000 hand breath in. Allow yourself to accept the gifts of the universe. Yeah, it might be a little scary to move on and to do something new, but just do it. It'll be fun. And know that you're guided. Your hands together, and you bring down these gifts, and you know how exciting it is to give as much as you get. And we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I send you many, many Thursday blessings. And I look forward, as always, to see you tomorrow. Bye.